Oh, it's time. It's the final series of the day, and for many, maybe the most anticipated. MarineLorD's tournament life on the line. He has to beat B if he wants to make playoffs. Welcome back, folks. Final group stage game, and Crackety. Are you kidding me?
We're getting it, yeah. This
How did
time,
that-
Sengoku did not get sniped.
On Pigeon's view of all maps as well. Wait,
Up against
wait.
Delhi.
This is the exact matchup that he had against Anatand. B lost with this against Anatand. What?
Maybe he thinks this time he knows how to play it. Maybe he's got a plan. A man with a plan.
Yeah, I mean, Anno and MarineLorD scrim together a lot, right? So, like, if you think you've solved Anatand's strat, you probably solved MarineLorD's as well. And of course, Anatand is the better player, as we proved with the group stage matchup, where he 3-1'd MarineLorD.
Obviously.
So,
yeah.
obviously.
Not
yeah,
even close.
You know, you're only as good as your most recent series, some crap like that, which is like why Anatand doesn't avoid my KPMMs, but MarineLorD does. So, it just all tracks. Man, this is like an interesting draft as well, because can we just talk about the picks here? MarineLorD starts with Sengoku and finishes with Lancaster. Like, how do you... And your opponent didn't get China in the process.
He banned it for B, and B didn't ban it for him. So, of course, you pick Lancaster last. That just makes sense.
But this is such a B thing as well. The Ottoman ban and pick.
Yeah. Clearly, he values it high. I can see the reasoning for it. We've seen some disgusting things from the Ottoman as well.
Yeah, like I feel as if you covered the names and Shumi that pick bans for B, I would instantly say either B or Anatand, because of the Marlian first, Ottoman last. The Anatand thought process is the Knights Templar. Like, I think he's been cooking with that. But let's see who's going to be cooked and who's going to be fried here. We hop into the final series of EGC Masters Finals group stage. B versus MarineLorD, an elimination series. That's right. The Chimp's journey could end in the groups of the final event of 2025 if B can pull off an S-tier performance.
Is that a Spanish Mitsuri from MarineLorD coming in with the Sengoku?
It's just how we refer to them now.
Yeah, if there's only like tile or 3 tiles between a building and the TC, then it's a Spanish building.
But my favorite part is how he started with one that was like just as tight as possible. The TC is like, nah, I gotta have that walkway between my buildings.
I want the berries in there. Yeah.
What? Also, I don't know. Was there a better option here? I guess it's kind of weird.
I think just 1 tile further back, right? Like,
yeah,
get the farms in between.
Like, it's kind of a sucky spawn for Matsuri's because his gold spawned really far forward.
I mean, you could also get the deer in range.
Because I wonder if there's ever a world in which you could have like done
this
the southern tree line, and then that reaches the gold, but you'd be really far out of your base with the Matsuri.
Yeah. All right, first hot dog stand is moving out now towards the board.
And then, can you guess what the second one's going to do?
Probably other boar. Or
and then we don't stop there. We go
berries
for third.
and deer.
Yeah, because the berries and deer at the back are going to be gold, and he did scout them, I believe. Just didn't reveal the full tile, but you see some of the deer.
You do see the deer baseline just because Sengoku gets all hunter builds.
Boars and deer, right?
Yeah,
see
all huntable animals. Yeah,
I do like that he goes there first.
Is going to go for that.
Yeah, because like
just
even if you go for the boar, exactly, you get it sooner. And wow, well, you look at that. It's all free real estate because Delhi don't know what Dark Age Spearmen are.
Indeed, they do not. But we are going to be getting the Dome of a Faith now in for B. With the villagers on the berries.
But, the thing we have to keep in mind in this matchup, the biggest challenge you can come over is, there's a very clear way to beat religion, and it's ninjas. So keep an eye out for that.
Can ninjas not be... Yeah, like beating religion with ninjas? I'm quite sure ninjas can also be religious. I don't think that's an exclusive thing. But you know what you can definitely do to beat religion? you can use grenades.
That's true. You know what's the interesting part is like Shinobi
Holy
were a
hand
mixture
grenade.
of Buddhism, Shinto, and Taoism, and Buddhism is meant to be peaceful. So this is very confusing. I don't know what's meant to be peaceful about grenade. I guess after it explodes, everything's peaceful.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
we've solved
You've got chaos and then you've got silence.
I knew we'd solve it. All right, so Forge Drop already kind of feels painful, right? Having to do this. Like this. I don't know about these Masters Series. Does feel like a bit of a sad one. He does at least get the berries to buff Gaveron later, which I mean, Masters Series buff plus farmhouse with the wheelbarrow tech. It's kind of like letting Augustus glump into the chocolate room at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You know, the food just disappears straight away. Oh look, ninjas! I could not have predicted.
What a
he would pick-
coincidence!
Yeah, like considering he could have had a big house, Crackety. Like what? Why wouldn't you want a big house? You're building a house right now. Of course you choose a house.
Of course. No other way around it.
They're gonna get nerfed, right? They've got to get nerfed.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real way to keep them the way they are at the moment. It's just incredibly punishing. Like, you look away for a second in Castle Age, and it's just, you're dead. You just lose so many villagers, and it's not just the potential for randomly raiding villagers anywhere on the map at any given point in time, especially on this one, because, KP, there's a couple of stealth forests around there.
Really? Can you point them out to me?
They're right there, and I don't even need to point anywhere for you to see them.
That's not a stealth forest. That's a stealth jungle.
What I want to say is, it's not even necessarily the strength when it comes to raiding, but also, if you're an H behind, and your opponent attacks you with few armored units, the additional damage debuff that they dish out, it's ridiculous how strong it is.
Yeah, like watching a Yumi hit you for 9 damage is quite the experience. A feudal Yumi. Or Yari Cavalry, like hitting you for... I think it can end up being 16.5 damage. It's pretty good. And, speaking of, it is indeed going to be Yari. Spearman plus Yari coming in from MarineLorD. I don't know why he subjected himself to this. Like, you highlight it with the map. Like, this is probably Sengoku's best map because of, A, the stealth forest for ambush of ninjas, but B, also, it makes it easier to sneak your ties. Speaking of which, first one has at least been scouted out, will be chased away. Spearman on the way. So we'll make it back safely.
That's only one spear. In theory, the Gazireas could easily fight that. Especially since there was a trickle. That could have been a pretty good trade for B, but decides to pull back instead.
He's not getting max for that, is he?
Oh no, he's only on the deer, not on the berries. Oh, he didn't send the third Matsuri. Yeah, he sent the third Matsuri out next to the TC.
No, he sent the other one to the other deer. So he just wasn't getting the berries and the sheep?
In that case, it's just inefficient for no reason.
Maybe he got ahead of himself. He's like, that one's going to come back, and 4 is going to get lame.
This is great.
Oh, this is dirty, actually.
It is pretty dirty when you consider that if it was any other civilization, the boar would just still be there and would still be able to gather with the Yatai from it. Because it's Delhi, and boar meat is haram for them, that boar gets disintegrated. It's not being left behind.
As we know, pigs have a lot of fat, so they burn fast. So just disappears straight away. MarineLorD is going to be blobbing a lot more spearmen. Is today the day for the Hojo clan? Probably not. The boy can hurt.
Oh, tries to body block the scout, and is going to get the kill in. Shinobi.
Shinobi. Where were you guys when we were needed? Like, come on.
Oh, they miss.
They do. It turns out that they may have invented grenades, but they're a few years early for heat-seeking grenades.
You need a sniper scope on a grenade.
You do, yeah. Like, and maybe a bipod.
Maybe a silencer.
Silencer would actually pop pretty hard, and don't forget the fast mag reload. You know, extended mag even. Yeah, that's the tech. The Coca Township should have an extended mags tech.
The modular holy hand grenade.
Comes with a free cup holder. Oh, wait. I realized free is not a big
straw.
sell point. It's all free.
Oh, Ghazi Raider, they saw the Atai, the hot dog stand, but
Did they?
they didn't. They saw it, but they didn't notice it.
Well, they'll definitely at least see the worker. Good ride in there. Catches MarineLorD trying to build up the archery range.
Oh, unfortunate pathing. The horses, they just ate too much hay that day.
A little bit of heavy breathing.
They were too thick. They got stuck on the door.
Oh, well. I like this strategy, by the way. If I was faced with grenades, I feel like the best move is to charge into them.
Ah, Yatai has been found out. Yet again.
What if we change the grenades so that they actually hit the ground and then, like, they detonate after a few seconds?
Ooh. I mean, then they...
They're just bad then, right? But
Yeah, it's just bad then. Because
Well,
then, like,
we
any
could
moving unit would dodge 100% of the time.
but then we could steal, like, the Bomberman animations.
Steal them.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the big
Isn't
throbbing
Bomberman from
bombs.
Microsoft?
No, it's from Ando Namkai, which is now known as... Or Bandai Namco, rather. Wait, is it? Pretty sure it was. Or was it Sega? It might have been Sega.
Isn't Konami?
Oh no, Hudson Soft and Konami. That's right, Konami. There you go, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember because we had the weird squeaky Hudson Soft intro.
When you said Bomberman, for some weird reason, I thought about, like, the free bomb game that's, like, on any Windows PC.
Oh,
Minesweeper. Yeah.
That's a very different game.
It's a very different game.
Alright, well, the Bomberman
Spearman getting cleaned up.
are gonna be available again soon, but in the meantime, the Ghazi try to be annoying, raiding the economy. MarineLorD hasn't really taken any fatal blows so far, though. Pretty kushki.
Oh, Scholar is getting found out.
It's gonna be a snipe them down, so MarineLorD just denying the Scholar scaling. The Ghazi have just not really been impressing me.
They haven't really gotten too much damage in. They've been out there, but they haven't really brought anything home.
Yanni, of course, will solve for that problem. Also, we have to remember the Shinobi. All it takes is one big fight, one grenade, and it turns out, like, I don't know if you knew this, grenades tend to have a better KDA when everyone's clustered together in close quarters. Yeah, explosions are more impactful like that.
Oh my god, this
Nice
hot dog
job.
stand is so tanky.
I shall not die! Okay.
Typically, all it takes is one construction crew at lunchtime, and then hot dog stands just get completely obliterated.
It's true. I find also driving a 4x4...
Oh, there they
side of
are,
them,
Shinobi.
it's quite effective. And wait, no. No,
he
he got
dodged.
one. They're all slowed.
Oh no.
Follow-up is going to clip now. Yep. It's going to make it worse. Even target fires deeper, so that's going to be -3 Ghazi. Grenades.
That's a lot of damage.
I think, you know, we just need to, you know, like, I was talking about having the throbbing bombs. I think the way we fix Shinobi is you just need to give the players more apparent warning. So if the devs could go get the hand cannoneer guy for Japan again, just have him record grenade yelled in Japan, I think that would really help players. But, like, really loudly, you know, like 2-clack Raider Elephants levels of loud.
Yeah. And also just deafen you. Maybe throw flashbang in your eyes. They've done that before with different biomes.
Ah, there we go. Maybe yeah, that's what we need. We need to hybridize Counter-Strike. Let's actually add flashbangs instead of, like, main grenades.
It's actually just hurt players IRL while they play.
Yeah. No? And then they can weigh up what hurts more, the real-life pain or having to queue into 2-clack every game.
Speaking of pain, there's about to be a lot of pain coming in. These players are getting ready to throw down.
He's got
Getting the upgrade from MarineLorD.
Yeah.
Yeah, about to be getting the upgrade for the Yumi Archers.
which basically turns them into normal archers. Just slightly less health, while costing considerably less.
Also being quicker, but also having less health. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, you only have 6 less health though, like because of the. We can get even
It's
lower.
one
these
shot.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, these are substantially better than Japan's Union. And here comes the clash. Ninjas. Oh, they're winding up their pitch and arm. It's not going to be a home run. Sneer, keep dodging.
Fight is being taken.
That was a weird
forward.
grenade. It missed again. He's not getting that deep saturation, though. He's a little bit slow for the melee blob to spread. But Yanni Cavalry, undeniably strong here. MarineLorD. He does have
Healing
to
is
contest the
good,
healing,
though.
though. The Shinobi are gone. Is it working?
Spearman getting cleaned up.
The Scholars, he can't break through that. No, so the backline archers will be safe. B, able to push away the Sengoku.
There's still a lot of cavalry that survived the fight afterwards. He's mostly left with archers, but overall the numbers don't lie. Granted, 15 of that is in terms of scholars, but B is still ahead even if you deduct that. And now pro scouting behind this as well.
Yeah, about as good as he could ask for when you consider the grenade threat. I did feel like MarineLorD actually got good impact there. A lot of those grenades kind of whiffed. Didn't look like he was actually maybe microing them at the moment. He's going to resaturate himself as Spearman, which enables B's archers, to be honest. Sacred Sites aren't unlocked, though. That's the problem. Like, B, because the cavalry got away, he can't just be like, great, now I take double Sacred Site and start moving towards castle.
Yeah, he's getting there very quickly now. More than halfway there. He's still blobbing more military in the meantime. So is MarineLorD, but still the bank is growing steadily behind this.
Matsuri value is going to start to dwindle unless he adds in farms. That's the weird dynamic about the Matsuri. You buff your eco in an area, but you eat out that eco early. So you don't really get that much efficiency unless you go to the farms afterwards.
Also, he's not getting the traders that quickly in. Because he's only on 2 at the moment out of 4.
No, but he's looking to go for castle. Meanwhile, sneak in. What happened with that tree? Doesn't actually get anything with that dive, though. Like, did he get baited?
It's just buying time for his own age up.
Yeah. I think maybe he thought that was a worker for a second.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, God. Horrible.
This is the worst case scenario. He finds the Shinobi here. And the convergence. The horsemen come in from the south. This is the thing. You can scuff every ninja, but all it takes is one grenade into a packed room.
You need outposts. It is just completely unavoidable.
Especially on this map. It's not... You know, if only the ninjas didn't have spidey instincts. I mean, that's the thing. They don't even need them. They just need to click somewhere on the map to see for free. That's the crazy thing about this landmark. It provides you the vision and the initiation all in one. And Sake Brewery now coming in. Another landmark that's quickly becoming controversial. Ranked as one of the best in Castle you can find. 43 Yumi. Are you kidding me? Like, what happened to this count?
The Aja veterancy coming in on the Yumi archers. He's called Archer for a reason, already up to 43 of them. He's still very far away from his own potential age up. First mounted samurai in queue. We talked about this. Archers. Sure,
Yeah.
When they upgrade, it's quite good to have them upgraded, but it's not the be-all, end-all.
It's a little bit different here because of the grenades, though. That's where it does feel like it matters for the spread damage. It's going to be dive in. He needs damage now. Cannot afford to wait. Cannot afford to bide his time here. The ninjas are coming off cooldown, and there it is. Frag grenades get thrown. Looks like he actually dodged it, so does actually stagger away, but gets clipped towards the tail end. That slows down every single archer selected with those few. Gives the gap closed. MarineLorD already faster anyway, and the maim, it connects
20
again.
scholars.
It's the staggered grenades. Yeah, but the scholars aren't, they're not helping right now.
And not healing,
Moving
not
in now.
actively.
Break
26,
through the
25 archers. He's lost so many numbers.
I mean, the guards
Frontline's
are not
taken
strong
down.
enough here. No, it's only a few left over. The Mad Samurai are going to fall. But Higo Yumi, veteran Yumi archers, with +2 damage. It's simply too much.
Be behind us. There's nothing left in reserve resource-wise in order to go for a castle age up. Just not possible for him. Almost 60 archers now. The Koiki monk now coming in as well in order to start securing some of the relics. He went up to 20 scholars, but didn't plan on going to castle age from the looks of it. Turns around, goes for a fight.
I mean, what? Ninja's in another 30 seconds, I think. So he has to make the best of it while he can. But he's fully reinvested. And they're just filling the herd on each side, which is a problem because MarineLorD has got mounted samurai now starting to add into the equation, which B has 0 answers for. He's sacrificing all scholars. Even if he was to survive this, there wouldn't be a castle play behind it.
Yeah, there's no play left in order to do anything here in this game. B, he's getting taken down. There's a Shinobi now. 6 of them suddenly spawning in. And GG comes in. MarineLorD with the Sengoku Dynasty. Now we see the reason why they've been sniped out in every single draft so far.
The 2 times in the same group stage loses the same matchup on the same map. He thought he'd solved it. He thought he got the piece of the puzzle. And admittedly, this game looked substantially better than his Anatand one. The outcome's still undeniable. You walked into the ninja jungle, you don't walk out.
Yeah. You take a grenade to the face. The pin has been pulled. Chances are you're not going to do that again.
Except he did do it again. Oh, Jesus. Straight up. Wait, oh my god, this is such a B maneuver. So he allows the Lancaster pick, gets his Marlians in response.
I don't dislike Marlians against Lancaster.
Okay.
You've gotten... Like, it's a typical... You've got an answer to just about anything in that situation. And the Sofa plus Archer play is actually quite decent. It's like one of the main reasons why I think French is also pretty decent up against the House of Lancaster.
How do you feel about how you deal with the Lords early?
That's a similar thing, right? Like, the Lords just die hard to Sofa play, so the Lords can't move out early on anyways.
Okay. And then, like, even if it becomes weirdly overwhelming, I guess you always got Musafadi. Because Musafadi can deal with, like, Hobbler Lords, which then forces Yeoman, as well. But you have Javelins, yeah.
Like, as long as there aren't, like, the Yeoman, you can just literally make only Musafadi, and that works as well. And then I think the more long-term army composition, of course, is just Sofa and Archers, and that's something that you can do in Feudal Age as well, and that works with most of the things that Lancaster can do. The issue, of course, is always it's a little bit hard to judge how many Archers you need to kill the Spearman, because a lot of Lancaster block the HP pool.
Yeah, and it's also a dynamic effect as the Lords are in or out of range, so just, you don't even, I feel like that's sort of a weird thing, is like, you don't even feel like you get a good muscle memory of like count, right? Like, it doesn't become instinctual because you're like, oh, okay, 1 extra Lord came in range, so now my kill threshold is completely different. It's very weird. It's like a warped form of the old Royal Bloodlines timings. You remember where you're like, people would always say, how do you know you're up against Royal Bloodlines? I realized after the fight. Oops.
Yeah, just some of these things that you don't immediately notice there. But in general, House of Lancaster vs. Marlians, I think it's fine. I think you can't go for an immediate second pit mine. The timing's just very clutch when you're up against the current House of Lancaster, especially, where they don't want to go for the 3 manors. Instead, it's just 1 manor, and then they just don't step off the gas pedal for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and that first manor is just more impactful, right? It scales really nicely to the 20-30 mark. Usually adding a second then. And the crazy thing is, like, we're constantly seeing these timings where on 2 manors, you're more efficient than 3 manors at that burst point. The trade-off now is arguably Lancaster's mid-game is weaker, which is exacerbated by the fact that technically the castle landmarks aren't very good. The White Tower stops you dying, gives you a bit of tempo units for free. And then I think King's College is the big problem right now. I don't know if you've noticed this as well. Like, it used to need 6 manors to work, but you can't really build 6 manors in time anymore. So, like, how do you afford that landmark?
King's College? Why does King's College need manors?
Because like the strategies are usually like mass knights, mass hobbler, and also you're not going to be protected because you don't have
That's
a
what you
white
meant.
tower. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might see more of a play into the hand cannoneer upgrade there
The
on the
Gungeons,
King's
yeah.
College. Yeah,
Pretty
that's
cool.
an option to go for. But yeah, it's one of those situations where you need to like kind of adapt into how you would play with them nowadays. Of course, like the just all-in feudal age strategy is incredibly strong, still is incredibly strong. Castle Age has, I want to say, like it's been a good point for them off of the mass manor play. But you have to look at how you set it up nowadays. It's not like you have to actually have a game plan with how you want to position the manors in between which resources you want to set them up and stuff like that, and how you want to build additional manors as you expand onto the map. It's no longer a civilization where you don't need to think, but when you think, it's a lot stronger than it used to be. And now we're jumping into our game number 2. MarineLorD currently leading 1-0. Score is going to be flipping around in just a little bit here. And he's going to be opening us up with a Dark Age barrack. So immediately wants to put some pressure on that pit mine from B, who's playing as the Malians here.
Yep, classic strat for Lancaster. Super effective Dark Age Civ, courtesy of the extra food gathering on the sheep. And obviously, Marlian's always a prime target for that. Now, B did get a decent spawn, actually. He got back gold, as well as a secondary to the far south side. So he got kind of a decent split, not overstacked in one area, and has already left the room. Not for a mining camp necessarily, but could easily be the outpost defense for the Marlians. Did MarineLorD get a good spawn?
Of course. I mean, that just goes without saying, right?
I mean, presumably. I'm just like looking at it now with the Stoneberry. Okay, the gold plus the wood being set up as it is really good for the mana strategy.
Yeah, you can get the sheep around there as well.
Yeah, it gets better though. Look at the deer in the boar beyond. Like if you start playing pocket economy, which is not uncommon for Lancaster, you've got tree line, deer, berries, boar, which sets up perfectly for like the second or third mana.
Yeah. It looks like he saw the barracks play. Is getting an outpost up next to the pit mine.
Yeah, and now you just bail. Like 2 spearmen, okay, it's a bit of an investment, but you don't feel like you've broken your economy to do this. Might even be able to force more villagers to rush it up. We'll try for it. Little psychopath.
Oh,
and it was not worth it.
Yeah, lose a couple of limbs for it.
Starts waving his hands around. I can do this all day. Surprised he actually tried for that. It was quite an ambitious dive.
Sheep getting dropped off.
As he do on sheep anyway. I have to remember Lancaster starts with additional sheep. I mean, he has got priority on the north side here, but the difference between having this map with all the sheep showing and being actually there scouting. Club him down. Club him. Like, wait a second. You're not a warrior scout.
Oh. Seems like the warrior scout
wait,
just...
what?
Oh, wait, he got him!
No. I think he dies steering the tree, though. Ready? No?
Nah, he's
no,
gonna
he keeps
live.
it straight.
Yeah, he's gonna live. No way he goes down now.
Yeah, pretty underwhelming end to his story. I feel like we should name this guy.
The sheep is gonna start body blocking. Come on. Alright, now it's pushing. Not so much blocking.
This is like, they're attacking. We don't care about anything else. This is all that matters to us. Oh,
ankle breaker.
Well, pay attention. Snooze, you lose. B, or we'll keep the scout alive.
Now Abbey of Kings is going to be coming in here for MarineLorD. Man's a quarry for B, so everything as expected.
Yeah, and Abbey of Kings, the predictable outcome. Overall sheep haul, though, didn't look that great for B.
Nice sheep.
Yeah.
Nice sheep.
Not the nicest, but it'll make it a little bit better. In fairness, MarineLorD did start with more sheep, but he also ate through them quicker. It just means you're going to have to strain your gold more to add in the cow to eat.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's not the be-all end-all here, especially. He's got enough sheep to be fine.
Moving out to stone as well. So MarineLorD will be looking to optimize for that first mana, which makes sense. At this stage of the game, every villager is going to be in range of the mana, which means it's going to be better than the old mana of Lancaster. For good intent reasons. Sadly, didn't play out the way the devs had anticipated.
So, where's the mana going to be positioned? I mean, it has to be... Yeah, he's already set up sheep around there. Should put it relatively close to the wood line. Just because you want to have it as close to the wood line as possible while still being in range of the gold.
I think you can clip the left side of the gold bare minimum by just putting it right next to the tree line. So that's fine. You just keep a few workers on the left side. Like, preferably it would have been better if the mining camp was a bit more janked towards the tree line originally. And there is the stables you were talking about. So presumably we're going to be looking at the upgrade for the scout into double sofa.
I'll also just be an immediate sofa into the upgrade, because you do want to react to that Lord of Lancaster that is now on its way. Now we are getting the warrior scout upgrade first.
In fairness, he's still pretty injured. Probably wants to be a bit more threatening, ramp up the healing. Man, that first spin being lost does hurt a little bit for MarineLorD now on that time to stop the sofa. Greedy boy, goes to the pit mine straight away. Ambitious. We'll walk away in time before the Lord starts to flex his ridiculous 16 damage per strike. Double stables at that. Yeah, so archers plus double
coming in
sofa
as well. Yeah.
Mm.
Makes a little sense. For a setup like that. It's the composition that you want to go for later on the line anyways, and it's probably your best feudal age answer to what the Malians have to, what the House of Lancaster has to offer.
In fairness, it's the best comp Malians can aim for, full stop for castle as well. So a nice transitional opportunity. Archers are going to make the Lords out of position. Focus on the pit mine, a bit ambitious for MarineLorD. Good micro so far from B. So MarineLorD, they just have to think about full retreat here. He's got a lot of spears, but they're not here. And a creep with the hobbler behind the tree line. Double stables at that. Yeah, so we are going to be ramping up aggression quite a bit. And if you check that mana, you'll see how insanely efficient this is. Like, you used to get 105 resources on manas.
Now it's a little bit more. 170.
It's actually like, it's 184. Which is just ridiculous. Is he moving for a second mana already? I think he is. He's set it up next to the berries and the deer.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, so it's a brilliant spot. Like, he can lure the boar in afterwards. This is a dirty spawn. This is definitely a MarineLorD spawn. Oh my god.
Yeah, MarineLorD behind this, just pumping out more and more units, but B has been able to secure the pit mine so far.
Cow count not crazy. Only 2 so far. 1. Okay. We're not even going to try to ranch them, are we? Wonder if he'd pull the boar straight away. Let's go start on the deer, but... I guess when you run out of sheep, it's worth just going straight for the boar. Before that, though, like, wheelbarrow isn't in yet. Nice intercept. Cuts down a few of the hobbies. Made an ambush, but quick adjustment out of B will save his bacon. And there you go, Hobbler pull now. Such a dirty freaking spot. Seriously. I mean, this is
tanks it up with him as well.
Yeah, and just micro back and Abbey of Kings afterwards.
Yeah, he's setting himself up quite nicely here now. This is gonna be rough one. Hobbler's in now as well. But Hobolars are very expensive. I'd be surprised if you can really, like... We know MarineLorD as the Archer Lord, but Hobolars are the premium Archer unit. Like, you have to pay quite a bit for them.
Oh, you mean Yeoman? Yeah.
Oh my god, why am I saying Hobolar? Yeah, I mean, I
was,
meant the...
when you said Hobolar expensive, I was like, where's the pun? That's
cost
the thing
gold.
That's true. Honestly, I can't believe it.
A
Would so much
premium
cheaper than
unit. How would SAS say right now? Oh yeah, they're meant to be very, very strong because they cost gold. Gold is a premium resource, so they deserve all the stats.
Yes. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, this is the beauty of doing Yeoman plus Hobolar, though, right? It's cheap horsemen to supplement, so you can afford expensive bows.
He's walking quite far away from his spearmen with them. Gives the opportunity for B to do a good amount of damage to them.
Yeah, pulls back. I think the optimization in MarineLorD's brain there is like, I can risk it a bit because I can go heal. Right? Like, it's actually preferable to take the damage on the Hobolar than the Spearman because you can circulate them back to base quicker. Did he actually scout it? I think he did see the mana. Got a glimpse of it, right? But easier said than done to reach it. Like, it's kind of weird. If both these armies dive each other's bases, Hobolar are surprisingly effective at sniping workers.
They are going to move around here, separated from the Spearmen. I'm going to go for the Pit Mine again.
Pit Mine was never repaired either, which...
Oh, yeah, it's
like a bit of a
gonna be set
mistake.
straight on fire.
One more hull. We'll just then pull away. Spearmen have already steered wide because the archers are pursuing. Bit greedy, hangs around trying to get the finishing touch. The worker,
just gonna come in time.
Make it so much worse.
Oh, yep,
he
gets it!
Got it. He actually
that was so
it.
close. That
was
is
greedy.
crazy how good that was.
And it's crazy as well. MarineLorD hung around so long, took a lot of damage on those hobbies. Speaking of which, up to 21 already. The hobbits come in swarms. I don't think we're seeing a castle anytime soon out of either of these two, by the way. This is full commitment at this stage. You're engaged with the idea. Tries to creep in again. Nice grab.
Catches a couple of sofa.
Oh, multifaceted raid. He sent troops into the pit mine as well. Just splitting B's attention. Few sofas enough to scare him away. A little bit surprised actually because it was mostly archers defending there, which made it potentially delicious fight for MarineLorD. He's just going to bide his time, adding in the yeoman now. Bit of a smash, maybe. Wasn't reacting quick enough, though. There was a potential grab there from MarineLorD if the Spearmen are coming in straight away, but he's just able to keep posturing. End goal here has to be, like, what? Maybe get 25 to 30 sofa and then look to inflate for a castle timing. I don't know if you're going to get it, though, MarineLorD.
We're only on 2 cattle for B behind all of this as well. He hasn't been able to get too many out there. Now up to 3. Gonna be getting a fight in sooner rather than later. Oh, but the archer's out of position. Very far out of position with this amount of units.
Yeah, the
MarineLorD doesn't have to be afraid about just diving. Yeah, he can just dive.
Goes on in. It is a choke point. Spearman weirdly just charging in alongside them. Sofa is steering around. The Lords did actually move over to the side as well, so not as tanky on the dive. The Hobolars have already bogged down the archers. And the Spearman, he just sandwiched himself. He has to hold the clutch garrison. B shifts them inside just in time, but the villagers are now on the front line. What is going on?
He's trying to just use the villagers as a meat shield against the low damage from the Hobolars.
This was not the switch. Sofa now going to come out. Oh my god, but they're not even attacking the archers, the villagers. He needs to get them out of the way. Pulls them back now. But the aftermath is going to demand Lancastrian blood if you want to feel good. B, down by 12 workers. He needs a counter-offensive.
Just take down a good couple of military units from MarineLorD, but yeah, this definitely hurt him hard. He needs to find more units here on the retreat as MarineLorD is falling back behind the speed. Now has the opportunity to heavily invest into cattle. He's got a lot of gold in the bank that he needs to spend on cattle right now. MarineLorD, though, able to regroup with his reinforcements. Be hesitant to take the fight.
Such a B maneuver. Who does that? Who garrisons sofas and pulls villagers out as a defense strategy? It has got him a reprieve on execution, but not for the 11 souls that went down. MarineLorD scaling more yeoman, more hobbler, not really even fixated that much on getting spear count up high. He looks for the surround. Overflow. Starts to reach in. B. He can't retreat anymore. The hobblers crush him from all sides. And that should be conclusion point for game 2. What a crazy game.
Yeah, the cleanup is coming in. B, the Malians, nothing left here. Stand in MarineLorD's way. Cattle, I mean, he's got so much gold in the bank, just wasn't able to spend it on cattle here so far.
Oh my god, he already
MarineLorD, he's heading in farms now as well, yeah.
The permanent value on the manors. I mean, it's already such a good manor. And then, of course, on the north side, he's shifting more workers up there. And look at this! Look at that! 250! 230? Sorry, 230. Still! It's ridiculous! That's dense economy. Oh, Marlene cow meet Lancastrian manners, I guess. Depressingly slow Remax. B has managed to muster 13 individuals. I don't blame the Malian people for not wanting to actually be conscripted into his army. Like, if I was watching what just happened in my town center, you know, where like there's the armed soldiers on horseback hop in the town center and go, "Sorry, it's not men, it's not women and children first. Get out."
It is only men above 40 first.
Yes.
Women and children out now.
Sorry, I'm afraid you have to be this high to sit in the TC. That's not fair. You're on a pony. Should have bought a pony. Just trying to do the only thing he can. Trying reinforcements, but
it's not working anymore at this point in time. Like, the yeomen, they do enough damage against the sofa in the feudal age. Without the imported armor, it's just not enough. And behind this MarineLorD, he's now able to go to castle age as well.
So this is the situation. If he doesn't King's College in this situation, I think it says everything it needs to about that landmark. Because, like, yes, there's sofa, but you're so far ahead, you have to feel safe. But see, it's going to be a white tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so far ahead, and B is looking pretty done. So there you go. Orleans, it should provide so many puns. Get march into the base. I mean, farm area is exposed, especially that white tower placement. Just prioritizing the gold. Uh-oh.
Oh, Sofa's going for another dive.
Let's get the gears on. Yeah, that wasn't what we were looking for, though. One spearman kill's not really going to cut it.
It's killing some units, actually forcing MarineLorD's army back.
Okay. Stack execution, but
tower complete.
White tower's up. Yeah. And he will discover it straight away. Still, I don't time at the start of the age. The problem is B has only got 3 cows still. He needs kills.
It's not really an amount of cows that he can work with as the Malians at all.
No,
He's also taking units down. Yeoman about to be upgraded.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is if that is meant to sustain a whole kingdom, you're going to milk that cow so often, it will not be milk coming out anymore. Tech up's coming, though. Farimba? Like, no, there's nothing that does for you, right? It has to be Fulani. No? March on the way. I mean, sure, you delayed the timing, but congrats. Now your opponent is going to have his veterancies when you next fight. 15 Sofa could be threatening if they get their veterancies. If. He's actually doing a really good job of just keeping MarineLorD thinking twice.
Age up has come in for B.
Now, imported armors is the tricky part here. Veterancy should be guaranteed, but imported armors is a long, long way. That's right, they got pulled up with the Trump tax.
Oh, B. He's jumping inside the TC now.
Not the Sofas this time.
Not this time. The
upgrades
aren't in yet.
Wide. Go for the strike in. Sofas are about to be tiered up, but there's going to be tears in his eyes. There's not many of his precious Sofas left here, really. Like 11 of them in total, but I don't think they're all here. What's going on?
Nah, they are. It's just the overlay's a little bit littered. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just cooked. All right, so Archers left over to get cut down. And that should be the cut simply too deep for a guy who has Fulani with 3 cow. Oh.
It's just not enough food income now, and the Hobblers, the Spearmen, the Lords, just torching down the outpost now, cracking open that nut that's keeping the last couple of villagers alive there.
GG comes in. It's a 2-0.
MarineLorD building up his lead 2-0. Yeah, so far, he's been getting, I want to say, civilizations that we've been seeing banned left and right so far in this tournament, and he's kind of showing us the reason as to why they've been banned in this tournament so far.
Yep, Sengoku into House of Elves. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that, but he will ask at least one more victory of B. He's going to attempt it. And we have to remember, B hasn't exactly been throwing weak punches himself. You know, the Delhi's maybe not your highly desirable pick. It's a decent pick, but not crazy. The Malians, however, I mean, this is B's pride and joy. One of them anyway. He has still got Ottomans in the bag, which is his usual ace up his sleeve. He's going to need more than one of those up against a player of MarineLorD's caliber.
Yeah, so now we're finding ourselves at match point, and next up, it is going to be Gorge, and we're going to be seeing Byzantines up against the Ayyubids. This is one that I want to personally say, I think Ayyubids are a very strong civilization, but like, honestly, like Byzantines into Ayyubids, I don't really understand the. Okay, I know highlights are great and everything, but can we please move over to the lobby scene, because I want to see what got sniped out.
We already watched him get beat down. Like we need to delve into the brain of B, and then we can decide if we need to like leech our eyeballs, headbutt screen, or stroke our chin.
So he banned Shushi and went for.
Oh, you stroked the chin. I was getting ready to headbutt the keyboard.
I would have rather played versus Shushi.
Yeah, I mean, Shushi feel
like both with French and with Ayyubids. Both with French and with Ayyubids, I would much rather play versus Shushi. Am I crazy here?
I mean, he is. We know this historically. He doesn't really play everyone else's meta. What?
We call him Archer Lord for a reason. Shushi doesn't have archers. Surely that's like the kryptonite for MarineLorD.
Oh, so I'm just gonna. No, Freya doesn't look like a Byzantine flag. Oranos doesn't. Well, he plays Age of Mythology S tier tournaments too, so I'm trying to figure out if there's like a flag or a god that looks like the Byzantine flag, and he's getting his games mixed up. Such a B experience, man.
It is potentially going to be a rough one. I'll say that there's no better civilization at taking down infrastructure than the Ayyubids. And Byzantines kind of rely on their infrastructure. A lot of civilization in theory, like when you think about a lot of civilizations rely on their infrastructure, but Byzantines, more than others, almost the same civ.
I mean, I'm trying to
figure
figure
out the same
out.
Capital.
Ah, of course. It's interchanged.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if like there's a genius move here on the tail end. Like, you know, if I can beat his best civs, I win the long run. That may be the mentality of B. But bait,
Oh
this is a
my
best of
God.
5. You
Okay.
can't lose it. What?
That is the value cam. Can we get
We've
some
done it.
confetti in there?
We did. All right, there we
it
go.
is.
Free TC in Castle Age incoming.
Oh man, Cow's PC is about to explode.
Yeah, I think you guys asked for too much confetti. Intel can't handle it. All right, so we got 3 on stone because this is the other beautiful thing about playing against Iabids for MarineLorD vs Byzantines. You know you're not going to get attacked.
Yeah, you can just, you know, get stone, get cisterns, get rich.
MarineLord's just going to like see this soon and be like, why did you get my spawn? I'm meant to get the stone, the gold. Oh my god, actually, like, could you imagine how it, like, can we check the berries? Were they close enough that you could Grand Winery both? Or, for B?
No,
not for him.
man.
I think they're too far, right?
He could. He could.
All right,
All right,
gonna
so
need a
MarineLord's
remake.
gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna need to, like, Marine's probably, like, in the answer right now. Dude, Shub, I gave you the seat, man, what the fuck? Oh, I spawned the wrong side. Okay, never mind.
But it's all written in French because, like, none of us read that except them. Yeah, that's the. There you go. And then, also don't forget, like, you know, even if it is written in English, you always read it in a deep French accent. You know, like all those movies, where like the World War II movies, where the Germans speak English, but they speak it in a very German accent. So I feel like nowadays we've gone the other way, and for some reason, all the villains are just British accents.
All right, logistics wing is on the way now for B. Dervishes. The OG healer elephant.
You don't want to build a Desert Raider in this matchup, though, do you?
You can build one just to like be annoying, right? Like harass on the berries, on the gold.
Force your opponent to go javelins.
Surely. Yeah, the question is if B is just going to go for like a fast castle approach here, or if he's going to actually make some units in the feudal age.
It's not really one of those matchups where you necessarily need the logistics wing to protect the gold. So, would like to see him do a little bit of aggression. Maybe just poke at MarineLorD, slow him down a bit.
In this matchup particularly, I wouldn't have minded a Grove wing opening as well.
Growth, yeah. Does it feel that good against systems? I guess like your fault there is just use it to rush castle faster, right?
Yeah. You can still like make a couple of horsemen or at least one desert raider.
Yeah, but kind of the concept is
You just
I'll
have
get
to
castle
wait with the heal. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll get castle much quicker than you'll be able to get system value. I guess the thought there, right? I can kind of see it. Growth just really has fallen off. I guess like this way he keeps it as a variance option for castle, but the argument could have been growth into logistics just as good. I'm just trying to figure out what B's curveball is going to be here, man. He's played this series so weird.
Stable is coming in, so we'll be seeing either a horseman or a desert raider. Oh, is he? He's actually luring the deer here with the dervishes. Okay.
Oh,
That used to work a lot better.
Well, I think, didn't someone discover something for patrol behavior where it pushes deer quicker? I could have sworn I saw this on the test server. I don't know if it was intended or not. Probably not. I think it's if you get them to overlap their patrol, I think they have like separate aggro timings or something. I remember seeing one game of it. I think it might have been Corvinus in one of the show matches I hosted. He'd done it, and I was like, what's happening? Because the deer were moving a lot quicker. Not as quick as the old speed, but like somewhere between the nerf and pre-deer shove nerf. Deck up complete. Limitani going to be coming in to defend MarineLorD. But yeah, B is just straight up slamming it towards castle. 19 sheep as well. Sheesh. I don't want to jinx it, but is it me or is this kind of the best looking start to a game for B we've had?
I mean, I want to say like game number 1, Delhi versus Sengoku. He had a pretty good start. Like the first 8-ish minutes. There was a time when he like had his spearman caught off guard, but like overall the game was pretty even between the two. Now we got some healing action going on.
Scout even going to waste some of their time. Forces more Limitan to be added in, so B should be on his merry way to Castle Age without any hindrance here.
Yeah, he's getting there very, very safely. Just
feudal healing.
Yeah. Healing is pretty good, especially while moving.
Like we had the confetti for the mining camp. You should just have a confetti for this. I wonder how many people are just... thank you. I wonder how many people are just adopting this on the ladder to just tilt people out of games. It has to be so infuriating to deal with.
Look at this.
Oh, melee.
Just...
Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm actually much stronger if I just hit him in melee.
Two of you? Oh, well. Let me just go back to hitting you from range.
Now, Industry Wing. Okay.
Oh, we are getting the new groove. Yeah, this has been taking over, actually.
Oh, MarineLorD at the same time, though, is moving forward with his army.
But B, by the way, B is like beating both
outpost?
Lucifron and Vortex with this build.
He doesn't have an outpost.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah?
No, it's not the end of the world. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Just sell the stone.
What stone to sell?
The industry stone.
Yeah, okay. I was like, at the moment he doesn't have stone.
Bear
What
with
stone
me,
are you talking about?
Oof, that's horrible though. Losing a worker.
I was like, what stone do you sell and how does it get you an outpost?
Yeah, a little bit surprised he didn't actually set up the outpost ahead of time. A little bit greedy in the gold, but no, seriously, I watched B in the last week beat both the Spanish bros with this build. And you want to know the funnier part? It was actually against Byzantines as well. One was HRE, one was Byzantines. He's cooking, but he ain't cooked. I'll give him that.
Both now approaching as well.
There is a risk they're overextended with this type of position.
Yeah, especially like even if you go Gulam, they move faster and the longbows.
Okay, so he actually spent the gold to go into Wheelbarrow. I don't know if he's going to try to sneak the back corner for the AK gold, maybe. MarineLorD, of course, not slowing down with the tempo. Just continues to spam more spearmen, plus the second group of longbows on the way. It is time for the Iobid Scourge to awaken. Is he sure just going archers? He's queued one.
Yeah, I mean, makes a lot of sense with the additional wood that you have, right? Like, you can afford it very quickly.
Yeah, look at all the production. Like, if you go down a bit, there's even more production than this.
Oh, wait, what?
Industry
Yeah, and he builds it much quicker as well.
Yep, you're Mr. Monopoly Man over here. Building the new New York. And yep, look what happened to the
much on
stone.
the stables.
The stone is gone.
Yeah, everything's sold up. As you said, it's a build that we've seen before from him.
First relic on the way back. Hasn't picked up a second just yet. He's going to have a brilliant timing into veteran archers here.
2 camel lances as well.
Yeah, MarineLorD also, by the way, look what he done. A little bit different here. He did not actually go for undermesh. He chose steel arrow only.
Yeah, he still hasn't put a lot of villagers over to gold, so I don't think... Oh my... This is disgusting.
God, come on.
The longbows can actually... Like, the longbows actually move slower than the dervish while he's carrying a relic.
Yes, please keep chasing me further out of position so that my new troops can intercept you.
Slightly annoying, I will say.
Oh, slightly is what we'll go for.
Yeah.
I thought we were slightly annoying in the feudal age with these. Aren't we quite annoying now in the castle age?
a bunch annoying.
Okay, so he saw the archers at least and did prioritize the undermesh now. It's a bit more tanky. Problem is now it's just a full steer north for both sides as all the remaining relics are up there. I'm not sure if MarineLorD can really take the fight with confidence here. I mean, it is a lot of spears to clear. Feels like it's going to be expensive, though. 12 vet archers already. A little bit of a fumble there. Does end up losing the vision. No resecure.
12 archers now.
He is allergic to outposts.
And MarineLorD behind this is now also able to catch up with his own tech up timing. He should have taken a fight at this point in time. Golden Horn Tower is now going to be coming in.
I think he's relying a bit much on the relic idea here. Like, it's a big crucial advantage and something you have to strip away from Byzantine longbow spam. But you haven't really been able to slow MarineLorD down at all, right? He's up to level 5 Cistern. He's got Golden Horn Tower coming in, which means free mercenaries every 1.5 minutes. And he's even got a very slight eco lead, which you can then scale up by an extra quarter, courtesy of the Cisterns. Jazz hands.
E-Moon now moving forward. MarineLorD has retreated so far. Golden Horn Tower still needs 20 more seconds, but we know just how quickly the Byzantines can get the upgrades in.
As long as he's got
There's
the
a
gold, you can
reinforced
see.
outpost as well.
Yeah, he's rushing the gold as well. 500 gold income a minute, so he'll have the upgrades necessary in time. Let's waste time on this. Oh boy. Archers dive past. Slightly premature engagement from MarineLorD, considering it's a fortified outpost, but seems to feel confident about it. Pinches the Lancers, chases them away. Veterancy is on the way, and Dialecticus is being used. So Lombos will be upgraded soon. B backs off.
Yeah, upgrade coming in incredibly quickly, of course, for the Byzantines. Barracks coming in as well, but all the relics have been picked up, or about to be picked up. He's going for the last one, but MarineLorD has his army there.
Wait, this, for God's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole thing, KP. We don't talk about... Oh, wait, he's trying to go for the body block. Oh.
This is going to end well.
Never mind.
Campbell's stronger to get... Oh my God, that's the
come on, that was
greediest thing
unnecessary.
ever.
That was... Yeah. Sorry, B, but that was not it.
It's like, if I can just get 10 Limitane, I mean, it changes everything against these longbows. Wait a second. I mean, I'm not even sure if the Lancers would have been able to stand there that long for the whole lot. At that point, you would have been trading your camels for spears, basically. So, what's our upside here for B? Because I don't know right now. This I'm getting a sinking feeling real fast, Crackety. All right, thank you for the inspiration. I can now believe in B again.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a wild one.
Cam Lancer's going to commit in. Stealth Forest a little bit annoying. We'll keep giving chase. MarineLorD needs to make sure he's just protecting the Lombos, though. That's the harder thing to replace. Spearman, dime a dozen. But Bowman, spend your whole life training to use a longbow. It's a methodical process.
Yeah, it's something that you got to train for a long time. You can't just give any old archer a longbow and expect him to do well with it.
Nope. You know, like the people that... Go ahead.
We're getting to a point where MarineLorD is blobbing only infantry. And you know, KP, we've seen something do very well against only infantry as well. 3 Manganiques with just fire.
Oh,
like
thank
fire
God.
projectiles.
Yeah, okay, yeah. My brain was
What
like,
did you
don't
think I
build
was going to
spriggles.
say?
I was like, don't
Oh,
say
yeah.
spriggles.
No. I wouldn't do that.
It's Lombos, that's the death sentence. Manganiques, though, yeah, I mean, you cluster them up.
I've seen
the
time and time
challenge.
again. You go to like 3-4 Manganiques, like nothing can stand in their way. Nothing infantry-wise as well, and you can't split up your army as well against them.
You know, this was a good idea up until we remembered that he's against Byzantines.
Why?
Because, well, they have someone that's cataphractastic.
At the moment... Oh! Looks like one of the villagers got left behind. Finds an unfortunate demise.
He's on the deer. Look at the mini-map from B. He's playing a very wide game. He didn't... This is the thing with industry. It gives you flexibility at the start. Like, you can use the wood for all this production, or you could have used it to set up some farms for safety.
MarineLorD so far has been putting so much pressure on B, though, that B has not found an opportunity at all to try and go for raids.
And now he's walling to make sure it's never going to happen. It just kind of feels like by the time the Camel Lancer count is going to look threatening, it's only going to be able to fight a direct army. And he scouted him out. He found the deer. Uh-oh. The full army is on the way for this. They're biting at the bit. B is going to look to rotate around the back. Has got the archer lead. Not like he's going to have the position though. Wait, guys. Wait, really? I can't believe he got away with just going back to work there. But he's going to scare him off. Combos.
Now B, is he trying to push this fight? He's losing a lot of units, just posturing.
I think he got distracted on the deer. The deer are getting dove elsewhere. Like, MarineLorD's hitting multiple locations here. Not just here. The opposite deer. He's got a second wave coming in there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's just so much. He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
I mean, Limitana, I think you could maybe just hard commit them here. Just to the damage, even in the archers. Lombo's going to have to start a step back. Spearman.
He realizes because MarineLorD is stretched thin at the moment as well with his military force, this is a fight that he needs to win. If he's not able to win versus few of MarineLorD's units, he can't win versus the other as well.
Spearman. I'm going to get a few trades here. The paling drop was intriguing for MarineLorD. He will just walk it off. It forced him to steer wide as well. So Lombo's in retreat, but he's got a second wave coming. There's more Limitane coming to assist, so if B keeps pursuing this, it's likely to backfire because the archers have bailed on the camels. Oh my god, yep, second wave. How do you come out worse than the Lombos from that? He's everywhere.
It's just the mercenaries, man. In theory, what has MarineLorD produced so far? It's like, with his own resources, 40 Limitani, 50 Limitani, the rest is all mercenaries.
It's like people come of age, you just throw them a spear. Congrats, you're in the army, go. More spears, and more spears. And those spears have been better raiders than longbows in this game. Better raiders than camel lancers.
He's got the painted shields as well on them. So they're moving really, really fast.
An ambitious lancer. It's like, guys, together we can beat... What, guys, where are you going?
Wait. Hello, guys. Guys, I thought this was a team effort.
You've got this. You are the team. All right, this many camels will fare better.
Fortunately, it's been fixed. They do actually get stunned from the brace. Oh, he gets a villager killed still. Man.
Come on. And over here, just blocking on the foods. The foods that he's going to need soon. B, and I'm running out of options fast. Well, I think it's fair to say that the MarineLorD is looking okay at the end of the group stage.
Yeah, he's not looking bad. He feels somewhat in control.
Oh my
some
god,
might say.
The Limitana, I mean, he wanted to just A-click into that. The Lancer's going to force him back a little bit. Here's a concave, but a fragile concave. Son's Mameluke's coming in to try and assist. It doesn't look like there's enough camels left.
Yeah, you got half the military force. There's no way back. All the camel lances go down. MarineLorD, he's just A-moving. Actually...
Hold on.
Holding.
He split up the army to
Where's
raid
the rest
again.
of the Limitani? There's like 20 Limitani somewhere else.
There's like 4 on the flank. The rest are just on coffee breaks right now. So he will get the pushback, but time still not on his side. Remember, olive groves have been set up. B doesn't have a farming economy. I think he's added in a few farms, nothing major. And with the second Limitane wave arriving, Lombo's going to be fine. Like, he's holding fairly stable 15 to 25 range on archers. These teardrop shields, they're so fast.
Yeah,
So
they
many
move
to
with significant speed. It's like having Yuan Dynasty for China. That's a good amount of farms as well. Not the most optimal place, but you know when you're in a rush, when you're microing on all sides, it's excusable.
I think we can forgive him for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that B did not get Teak Masters this game.
Shocking.
Where's your dock, sir? B. Where's your backbone? I mean, there's nothing left. At this point, he's been baned. Handful of archers left over. I mean, Longbow could even just start cleaning up the lances at this point. Sheesh. I think I'm watching a Bassett game, the amount of death cries I'm hearing right now. Triple Sacred Sight. 2k gold in reserve. MarineLorD. Not really the player I was expecting to see this from today. Just Hoodles and Boodles in reserve. I think he just sold 1,000 for food. No.
Oh,
Maybe the break
Outpost
point.
getting burnt down.
He has got farms now. B is set up, I think, 2 farm clusters in this time. But Imperial's coming. I
Yeah,
think we can see
Imperial's
the story.
coming. The income is like... MarineLorD has more than twice the income of B.
Yeah.
He's ahead by 5,000, over 6,000 resources.
Hey, but look at the bright side. B can build 40% faster.
Yep.
I don't know what we can build in this position to help with that, but you got to look. You got to balance your facts. You can't just say MarineLorD is great and great at everything, Crackety. You have to give B something too. He has
Now
nice
foreign
hair.
engineering companies coming in. Yep. I mean, I really would have loved to see the Manganiques coming in here. Now for an engineering company. That's gonna allow MarineLorD to use the volley ability as well on the Longbowman. It's quite absurd, and yeah, these units are gonna be a little bit stronger than normal.
Yep, and land snakes that are coming in as well will also get marching drills, so that should be able to gap close against the very few archers that can counter them. If it's not apparent at this stage, just, you know, MarineLorD is very good at counter to freeze, is the takeaway. We're going to have to, like, call an Anatand in to put him back in his place, because MarineLorD has not made this look close. Yeah. Like, we need Anatand to just be lurking behind him like the Undertaker, because B is going to be taken out, back, and shot. Final player out in the group stage. MarineLorD will make playoffs, and it ain't even close.
Ain't even close, man. This is a tough one. We talked about how B did a lot better versus Anatand than well, not a lot, but B did better against Anatand than MarineLorD did. But in this one, it definitely felt like B just didn't have the answers, right? Like, it kind of started with a weird and wacky draft where the civilizations that B led through and the civilizations that he picked against what MarineLorD had on the table. This was just a very rough draft, I gotta say. Like, letting Lancaster through, not banning out Sengoku. Eventually, like, he sniped Byzantines 2 times, only to then load through in the 3rd game.
Yeah, a lot of question marks about the approach here. I mean, I think from the get-go, we knew Summer Funky was up. Like, I felt as if after I saw that Pigeons view, I'm gonna be real. My mentality was like, this might just be a 3-0 either way, right? Because like either B has like he's coming in this because remember, guys, he started the Anatand series with this same map, same matchup, so he clearly thought he'd solved it, and this was either going to be a haha, he's got all the plays in the book, he's lined it up perfectly. Oh my god, MarineLorD's gone, or we are just step 1 on the path to complete distress, and it ended up being the latter. So. It does mean we say farewell to B. We actually have the full roster of eliminated players now. We've spent the day saying farewell to a bunch. Scarlet Devil, of course, opened the day with loss. Numidan to follow up. Dumu, and now finally B will be the 4 players on the sideline. They will not be seen any longer in the EGC Masters Finals 2025. But
I do believe we've got a bracket that we can at least go over.
Yeah, they're cooking it up. They're sorting it out quickly. But it's, you know, so I think realistically, most of the outcomes here is kind of what people expected going to the groups, though. Some really good performances along the way, though. And it kind of shows you the importance of group stages for playstyles, because sometimes it does come down to who you face, right? Like, I'm reminded of the 3-1 victory for Louis over Numadon compared to the 3-2 that Vortex had to fight a lot harder for.
Yeah, it's we had a pretty interesting group stage here overall. I want to say, like, a lot of upsets in the regards of like just Anderton versus Marine. I think that's like the key takeaway that we had there. Like, Anderton, he came out to play. He did absolutely incredibly there, winning up against him. Puppy Paw beating Beastie. I'm not sure if that's considered an upset. I think it would have been an upset like a couple tournaments ago. At this point, I think Puppy Paw's like just established himself as an incredibly dominant player to the point where I look at this and like my mind kind of looks back and it's like, is that an upset? Nah, it's not an upset anymore. That's a fair game for sure between them.
And same with like Wham beating Lucifron. I'm not too surprised by that. I think Wham has been having a hell of a year. And we can see how the brackets are now going to lie for playoffs. So Anatan versus Lucifron will be how the quarterfinals kick off. Vortex versus Beastie. Puppy Paw versus Louis MT. And Wham versus MarineLorD. I mean,
they can't shake off that curse. They just can't shake off that curse. Like the brothers potentially like finding themselves in the semifinals time and time again.
Yeah, on both sides, man, right? Like, can we mix it up a bit? No. It's interesting as well, because, like, you know, I'm looking at this. I don't think there's an easy route either, looking at all these, you know? Like, any way you laid it in this bracket, like, you can argue MarineLorD is the biggest threat in people's mind. But, like, I don't think the difference is so drastic that you look at this
Wham is going to no-diff him.
Yeah, it's not like you go, oh, yeah, that guy got an easy run. Like, there's no easy runs anymore.
Yeah, this is it. Like, from here on out, top 8. And I want to say, like, the top 8, it's never been as competitive looking at this bracket.
It's kind of crazy. Like, looking at this, I feel like there's at least 4 names I could pluck out to see, like, coming out on top. Especially MarineLorD showing that he's not the complete bee's knees. Yes, he got the 3-0 victory over B, but he's proven earlier that he can actually take hits, and it can hurt.